All right, let's just dive right in. Today, we're talking about something new, and honestly, a shockingly simple and powerful way to get your own personal AI assistant up and running. We're going to get a really smart AI agent called Hermes, working with pretty much a single click, and it's completely free. So, have you ever tried setting up one of these AI agents? If you have, you know what a headache it can be. You want all that power to automate your research or your coding, maybe even your social media, but instead you just get stuck in this crazy maze of technical installations. Well, what if I told you that entire nightmare is now a thing of the past? The promise of AI agents is absolutely huge. I mean, we're talking about self-learning, self-improving assistants. But the reality? So often, it's just this buggy, complicated setup process. Take a really popular agent like OpenClaw, for example. Just getting that thing to work smoothly can be a real battle if you're not some kind of tech wizard. And this quote from our source material, it just captures the difference perfectly. It points out that, yeah, OpenClaw is powerful, but it can be so frustratingly buggy. Hermes, on the other hand, it just feels a lot smoother. And right there, that sets the stage for a much, much better user experience. So how do we actually get this smooth, powerful experience without the headache? Well, the whole solution comes down to combining two key tools. So let's meet the dynamic duo that makes this whole one-click setup possible. So first up, we have Hermes. Now, you should think of Hermes as the brains of the whole operation. It's a super intelligent agent that's designed to live right inside your computer's terminal, just ready and waiting to take on whatever complex tasks you throw at it. It's basically the personal assistant we've all been waiting for. And here is the engine that makes it all go. Ollama. This thing is a brilliant tool that just strips away all the complexity of running big AI models. It's like a gateway that lets you tap into these powerful AI models, either on your own machine or in the cloud, right from your terminal and with almost zero effort. It's amazing. Okay, now this is the part that changes everything. Seriously, forget everything you know about long tutorials and complicated config files. The entire process of connecting Hermes and Ollama, it boils down to just three simple words. This is really that aha moment, especially for anyone who isn't super technical. And what's wild is just how simple this is. Okay, first, you gotta make sure you have the latest version of Ollama. Easy. Second, you open up your terminal, that kind of scary looking black window. And third, you just type in the command. That's it. It's that straightforward. And here it is. This is the magic command. Ollama launch Hermes. Just those three words. You type that into your terminal, you hit enter, and that single command downloads, configures, and launches your entire AI agent. It is genuinely that easy. Now, a really quick but important heads up from the source material. If you already have a version of Hermes that you set up manually, running this command is going to modify that existing configuration. So just be aware of that before you jump in. For any new users, though, no problem at all. All right, so now that Hermes is running, you've got a choice to make. Are you going to use a model that runs locally, right there on your own machine, or one that runs in the cloud? Turns out the performance difference is pretty huge, so let's see how they actually stacked up in a real-world test. The main thing to get here is the trade-off, right? So local models, like Google's Gemma, are 100% free, but man, they can be painfully slow. Cloud models, on the other hand, they run on these powerful remote servers, they're lightning fast, and they're usually free up to certain usage limits. So first up was the test with a free local model, Gemma 4. The good news is, it worked. The bad news? It took a full minute, 60 seconds, just to respond to a simple "Are you working?" prompt. That's a long time to be waiting for your AI assistant. And the verdict from the source is crystal clear. The performance was just so slow, even on a high-end machine, that the recommendation is, yeah, just avoid it. The speed is just not practical for a responsive assistant that you actually want to use. But now, switching over to a recommended cloud model like GLM 5.1, well, that completely changed the game. The response was pretty much instantaneous. It was fast, it was smooth, it was exactly what you want from an AI agent. The difference is just night and day. So when you put all this together, the insane simplicity of Ollama and the power of Hermes, what you get is a setup that is truly a game changer. So let's just break down the 5 key benefits that make this whole combination so powerful. So what this really means for you is you're getting the best of both worlds. You have the total flexibility to use completely free local models if speed isn't your main concern. Or you can tap into these super powerful cloud models for lightning fast responses, and they often have really generous free tiers. And the best part, it's all wrapped up in this incredibly easy setup that even non-technical folks can handle, while still being customizable for people who want to tinker. It just opens the door for so many more people to start using AI agents. And that kind of brings us to the big question, right? With the barrier to entry now practically gone, it's really not a matter of if you can get a personal AI agent running anymore, but what are you going to do with it? So, what's the very first task you're going to automate?